Hello, this is Chuck Fry, publisher of the Mind Mapping Software blog, your source for the best insights, reviews, and best practices for visual mapping. Welcome to this edition of Mind Map Insights, where I share tips and strategies for getting the most out of mind mapping software in just 3 minutes. Today we're going to talk about 5 quick ways you can add color and a lot more visual interest to your mind maps. To do this, you need to move beyond the default settings of your program. Out of the box, many mind mapping software programs produce black and white text-focused maps that just aren't very interesting. To add color to them, you often have to dig down into the themes or manually color map topics. And as a result, because it isn't immediately easy to do this, it requires a little knowledge of the program's capabilities. A lot of the maps I see are, how can I say this, boring. They're black and white. They lack visual interest. So how can you add visual interest to your maps? Here are 5 suggestions. Number 1, change the color of some of your topic shapes. Number 2, change the color of the connector lines, and you might also want to look at the other shape options that the program gives you. Number 3, add a background image to your map. If you want to convey quickly your branding or convey some other sort of meaning, oftentimes a background image can do that very effectively. Number 4, spice up the central topic with a different color, shape, or background image. As far as the background image is concerned, some programs support this for the central topic, some do not. So take a look at what your program's capabilities are. And finally, 5, add images to individual map topics. As a general rule, I counsel readers of this blog to use color strategically to add meaning and context to your maps. You can certainly create rainbow colors in your map and make them very visually interesting, but I prefer maps to have a bit more meaning. In other words, as an example, let's use the analogy of a traffic light with red, yellow, and green lights. Red topics could be those that your team has decided not to proceed with. In other words, ideas that you've decided not to proceed with. Yellow could mean those that require additional research or discussion, and green are those that have been green lighted. In other words, that you're going to proceed with. Another example would be to keep most of the topics a white background, just plain black and white like I was talking about, but selectively color 1 or 2 of them in a bright color such as red or orange to draw the reader's eye to those, if those are things you want to emphasize. So the next time you create a mind map, I urge you to give some deliberate thought to the color scheme you plan to use and the meaning you attach to that and the meaning you want to convey to others who may be viewing this mind map. Once again, this is Chuck Fry, and this has been a Mind Map Insight. I encourage you to visit the Mind Mapping Software blog for the full series of videos and the web's largest collection of resources on how to use this type of productivity software effectively. Thank you.